what the primary drivers are that push organizations to consider building or buying solutions. Where do you think they are in their actual journey of using software and what's already in their stack, whether or not they look off the shelf or they start looking internally to their own IT teams? We'll start with Alec.
Stephanie, I think everyone will echo people, process, technology. Where are you? What do you want to do? You have to ask yourself the question of what's the process I'm actually working on? And do I understand the process? Technology won't ever solve. We see a lot of people building to solve a process problem. They build tech. Stepping back and asking, what's my process I'm working on? And I think it depends on the size and complexity of the company, whether you can find something in the market or you need to build something. I've lived that journey in both small and large companies. First, what is the process we're solving? A lot of us jump to tech because it's easier to do tech than it used to be. But the hardcore problem is always a process problem.
We've got somebody externally, Mark Dearman, in from LinkedIn, saying seeing manual labor industries embrace software innovation is a significant step forward, no matter what your stance is on build or buy. Traditionally, these fields have stayed old school, often questioning the need for technology with a why would we need an app to hammer a nail mentality. Well, this mindset might resonate with many workers. It's exciting to see some in these industries now recognizing the value of technology, not to just replace physical tasks, but to streamline processes.
I can jive on that. The reason I got into software from hardware was a passion for process automation. The approach I always take is first, what is the process that you're actually doing? Because if you can't do it by hand or in Excel or whatever, then I can't automate it for you. If you don't know your process enough to walk me through it, you can't really learn it. To Mark's point, someone's still got to hammer the nail in, right? That's part of the process. And that doesn't go away, generally speaking. Other pieces around communication, scheduling, project management, and payments, delivery of your service, documentation of that delivery, all those kind of things go into play. A lot of times they're piecemeal together, or one lady in the back who does all of it and nobody knows what she does. Generally, my approach in this case is to say, first of all, if I walk into your office with the CEO or the lead in the factory and there's 100 pieces of paper printed out on the floor from Excel and you've got your foreman and 4 other guys looking at it to try and figure out where you screwed up, you might need help. You also have to recognize that the reason that company got to the scale where it can even consider the significant investment in software is because they have a process and it does work at a certain scale, or it did. The reason I tend to recommend looking at niche builds if you're going to build or buy is that those have a tendency to get you closer to your niche process. Only if your process is so unique that you genuinely look at buying and you can't find it, does it make sense for you to invest as much as it takes to make software?